Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and today we're going to do Rachel's challenge. That is Roxy Creations on YouTube and on Etsy. But first I want to say thank you to a few people. I am sorry I have been falling behind on saying all these thank yous, and you guys mean the world to me, so I need to get caught up. Mary Ann, Ratliff Teresa 6, Josie, Jen Hill, Caroliza Carmen, I think it is, Vicky Kent, Linda, Vicky, Cheryl, Grandma's Taylor, Wanda, Poppy's Patch, and Denise. Thank you guys so much for your support through Buy Me a Coffee. We really appreciate it. If you want to know what that is, you can go down and click on that link below and go over it and read about it if you want to. Alrighty, what she made was some library cards, quick and easy library cards. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to use probably just a variation of papers. This is some coffee dyed paper. Oh, I guess I'll tear it. It's a little bit tougher than I thought. You don't have to have straight edges, so I'm just going to tear it. And then this one is one that one of you guys sent to me. It's a very thick paper, so I'm going to use it. I wouldn't use anything real thin, but you could use a book page as long as it's a nice quality book page, not one that's real brittle. Okay. Alright, so we've got quite a few pieces here. What she did first was she scored, or she just folded hers over, but I'm going to score mine because I'm not too good at just folding. She scored it 1/2 inch on each side. Now I have mine cut. This one is 5.5 inches, and then it's just the regular 8.5. So 5.5 by 8.5. And this is not going to be big enough. I thought that scoreboard would work, but I'm going to have to get my big one. Have to get Big Mama out. Okay. So, yeah, this is the one. So we're going to score at 1/2 inch, and then at 1/2 inch over here. And then she folded up, and I want that to be on my fold up. And it's up to you how much you leave up here. I'm just going to fold it about like that. Okay, we'll make one, and then I may just score a bunch and kind of go from there. Because I would just fold, but I don't know why I'm not too good at hand folding. Sometimes I can do it, and sometimes I get the crookedest line you have ever seen. Okay, so that's going to make a 4.5 inch pocket. That's a little bit wider than most, but your pages are usually 5.5 or more, so that will be fine. Now what she did next was she cut off. I'm just going in at a little bit of an angle, and then I'm going to cut off this up here. And this is not this Monday's project, but it's last Monday. I'm going to have to go back over that. This Monday's project I've got to go back and watch again. I watched it one time and I fell asleep, and I didn't really get the gist of what she was doing, so I'm going to go back and watch it again. Okay. Try to get that as straight as possible. Maybe it'll work. You could put it back in your trimmer and cut it off if you don't want to cut like that. It doesn't bother me. The main thing is when you start to fold these over, just make sure that you don't have like extra bulk in here. If you do, then you'll need to trim them off just a little bit more. Mine seem to be, well, truthfully, this side needs to be trimmed a little bit more. So we'll just do that. Try to trim on the inside of your score line or your fold. There we go. Now that folds over much better there. Now I am going to round the corners at the top. I don't remember if she did that or not, but you know I like those corners rounded, so I'm just going to go ahead and round mine. And then she just glued these to the back. Try not to glue your mat to it, but other than that. Okay. So there is one, and that is a little wide for me, but let's grab a journal. We'll just grab the journal that we're working on. You can't say anything though, because I haven't done a sneak peek yet. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. It's a little wider than a normal library pocket, but I don't mind that. That'll work. Now you could put a little pull right here if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I have all of this space up here. But we will come back and decorate them a little bit, so I may not even ink in the beginning. I may just start putting them together. All right, let's do this one. Now this is some paper that Melina taught me to. She bought this paper, and I didn't think it was really pretty at the time, but it's growing on me. I love the patina, or the teal. That's what I call it. I love that color. But, you know, I wasn't crazy about all of the rust and all of that. But it is growing on me, you know. So this one, let's see. What side? I think I want to do this way, like that. Now this one is 5 inches. And then it is, these are just scraps that I had. Pieces that I cut down. This one's 8 inches. Long or tall or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to fold that up like that. But yeah, this one's growing on me. It's a nice quality paper too, so I like good quality paper. She said, "Are you going to get on to me because I bought all that paper?" I said, "No." Oh, me. My child. Okay, and I didn't fold that one. I should fold before I try cutting, but sometimes I get anxious and I start cutting first. Let me turn my phone off. It's a dinging over here. Okay, now then we can cut that off. Now I'm just going to cut on the inside of my score line, and then I just cut at a little angle there. Just makes it go together better. And then yep, they fold over nice, so that's good. Now, let's see. Gonna go ahead and round the corners. And I think I'll ink before I put it together because I need some ink right here to kind of distinguish that from the other. Yeah, and once we put a card in here, that'll be fine. It will work great. These are quick and easy to make, but they look really good in your journals, and they work well in your journals. Just fold that over, fold that over, and you have another library pocket. Isn't that cute? Let's go ahead and ink it while I'm here. That just saves me a little bit of time, and when I start decorating, everything will be inked already. You could also stitch around these. I don't know that I will. I made one or two, who knows. But stitching around them would be pretty. Now this is another scrap, and this will actually be our next journal. We will make it out of some of this paper. This is from Prima, and we don't have any more right now, but we have more on order. I don't know if it'll come in or not. You know, sometimes they discontinue these collections before we can even get enough of it. So I don't know, but we've got it ordered, so we'll see. Did I fold that straight? See, I tell you, can't fold straight. I need to just go ahead and score that across there too. Yeah, it's folded straight enough. So Brooklyn and Presley will be here with us for the next 5 days. Their mom and dad are going on a little trip, I started to say honeymoon trip, but it's not a honeymoon trip. It is a anniversary trip. And So we're keeping Brooklyn and Presley. And so I am sure I'm going to have lots of tales for you from Miss Brooklyn. She is a card. She's a mess. Oh yeah, I like that. And my pumpkins are right side up. Wow. I like that. This looks like an old sweater. And I'm not going to ink the back since we'll be gluing the back down to the page probably. So there is another. Now these are turning out to be 4 inches exactly. So that's good. This is a pretty one. This is a scrap. And it is like an old sweater. And then up here it says sweater weather. So I'm going to try to get that in the top part there. I have to tell you guys this. I had a comment yesterday about me cutting those papers the other day, and she said, if you take 10 point something, and I'm not going to say that. Cut that out, Edith. Okay, let's see. In order to get sweater weather, I'd have to make sure it's down that far. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be a tall one. So we're just going to fold it right there. And I think that'll work. So this was my Aaron house cleaning day. He came over to clean. And my house always smells so good when he leaves. And it looks so good. He does such an awesome job. I wish all you guys lived closer so he could come and clean your houses for you. He is good at it. And he enjoys it. He enjoys staying busy. So if I don't have anything in the shop for him to do, then he likes to stay busy. So he goes in and he'll start cleaning my house. Sometimes he's over here before I even get up and he's cleaning. I hear him rattling around in the kitchen cleaning everything up. But that is if his dad gets up early, because you know somebody still has to drive him. He can't drive, but he's a sweetheart. All right. Oh, and their new CD will be out. Hopefully it comes in the mail today or tomorrow and they'll release it, but it should be out in just a very short time. And Aaron does a few songs on that. So you guys will have to get a copy. I'm going to be playing some of the songs on my YouTube channel. You know, right in the beginning when it first comes on, I'm going to play a few of their songs because most of their songs on this CD are written by them. Melina wrote some. Brandon's granddad wrote some. Brandon's uncle did, and a good friend of ours. So a lot of them are written by them, so they're copyrighted through their publishing company. So you'll get to hear snippets here and there. But if you go to their website, and it is the Pilot, Pylant, and I'll put it right here. Go to their website and you can check out all of their their CDs and stuff. It's the Pilot family. Like I said, I'll put it here, and then I also include it below. I need to start including a link for them below anyway, because I have a lot of people that ask me, could you please tell me where they're located and how you get in touch with them and all of that, and I forget to put that link there. And let's see, the name of the new CD, let me think. More Than Just a Song. I think that's the name of it. Beautiful songs on there. I'm so proud of all of them. And I'm really proud of Melina, because it's a song that she wrote a long time ago and never really did anything with it. And when they started working on this CD, then she decided that she would let them hear it and see what they thought about it, and all of them fell in love with it. So they had music put to it, and then it's on this one. So I'm very, very proud of her. And I'm proud of my baby girl, Alicia, because she is singing by herself on this And normally she does not do that. She's not one that really likes to sing by herself. She's a great backup singer, and she's a great singer, period. But she's a little bit bashful. So she doesn't like to usually, you know, shine. She doesn't like to stand out. So, but this one, she sang a special and by herself, and it is beautiful. Beautiful. Her and her sister sound so much alike. I was amazed when I heard it. Brendan let me hear I guess the rough cut of it, and I thought it was Melina. I said, "Is that Melina?" He said, "No, that's your youngest. That's Alicia." I said, "Oh my goodness." So, all right. So we've got another one. We may start decorating here in a minute. We've got quite a few already. These are simple to make. You could turn out a lot of mass making of these, all different sizes. You know, if you wanted some more narrow, you could do that. As a matter of fact, let's just make one that's a little bit narrower. Let's just make it out of the book page. Let's see. If I cut it at 4, that'll make it 3 inches. So let's do that. I'm just going to score it at 4, and then I can cut it. Or tear it. Maybe we'll just tear it. And then we'll do one that is just narrow. Matter of fact, you can get 2 out of that. Okay, let's see what that is. Yeah. Excuse the noise. My hubby is working on a water line outside. Right outside the window. One of the water lines that does the water to the pool and the back deck and all that. It decided it wanted to start leaking, so he's out there trying to repair that, and it just happens to be right at my window. So, but something he's got to do, so hope you don't mind the little bit of noise every now and then. This is one of Brandon's and Whit's dyed papers. Ones that they dyed on the clothesline. And I'm telling you, I may just leave that clothesline up out there and start dyeing all of my papers like that. It's very pretty. I think it does a great job. Oh, that's cute. Now, I think I am going to trim this a little bit at the top off. It's jagged where I tore it. Just to make it a little smoother, but you don't have to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. I could put a smaller tag in that. Oh, let's round those corners. Oh, I like that one. Look at that. So that would hold, let's see. It would hold a tag that is 2 3/4 inches. So that's a pretty good size tag. Not bad at all. And that would be cute on a page. Okay, so there is that. All right, let's do a little bit of decorating since we've got quite a few done. All right, we're going to start out with a piece of book page. We'll just probably layer some things up on them. I think that would look good. And if you have a single-sided paper and you want to put something here, you could do that. And I don't mind that my writing is sideways because I can always cover that up, or it doesn't bother me, so I could just leave it as is. Okay, I think I'll bring in one of these little tags or tickets. These are tickets, not tags. And I'm thinking that little girl right there would be cute. These are the ones that we had in the store. Of course, they're all gone now. They don't last long when we get them in. They sell out very, very quick. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the sides of this. And it will, I'll cut out the little corners and it'll be more like just a little ticket. Okay. Excuse my squeaky chair. There we we go. Made it look more like a little ticket by cutting those out. So I think she'll go there. And I'm going to take this little tiny piece of vellum that has butterflies on it. I think we'll put it right beside her, maybe tuck it in a little bit. Put that there. Like that. And then I may put a little tiny label there. Okay, let's glue this one down. I'm going to grab my Bearly Arts glue. Oh, good news. We have more Bearly Arts glue on the way. So we didn't think we were going to get any more, but they managed to get a few more bottles. So they've got a little bit coming, and we're going to get, I can't remember how many, but we're getting a pretty good supply. So those shipped out today, so we should have them next week. So there is that, and then just a little tiny label. And let's just put this one. This is from Nancy's Fancies Beads on Etsy. I will try to remember to put her link below. And it just says love. Put that like that. So there is that one. Isn't that cute? And I'm not going to put anything here because I'll put a little tag in there and that'll kind of cover that up anyway. But I think that one's cute. Okay, let's do this one. Now, this, what are we going to do here? I can get those birds on there. You know, usually wherever there's leaves, there's birds. So we'll see if we can get those on. And I'm just going to kind of use my fingers and tear around them a little bit. Fussy tear. Yeah, I think we can get them on there. I don't want to have to cut them out. So we're going to, hopefully this is going to work. Okay, I'm going to cut. I'm not happy with that white that's around them. So I'm just going to cut these out real quick. And I'll just cut this part of the video out because you don't need to watch me fussy cutting. Okay, now let's see what they look like. Yeah, I like those. I am going to ink them up a little bit, and then I need to think of what I want to put behind them. So I don't want them just looking like they're just floating there. Put some little something behind them. Okay, I'm going to see what this dark book page looks like. It looked like a little mouse chewed it. Okay, put that there. And we'll see. Yeah, I like that. And then I thought about just tucking this label in right here. Right up there. I think I need to darken a little bit or find a darker label. Let's see if we got a darker one. Yeah, we have that one. That one will be darker. Yeah, we can tuck that one in. I like that. So we'll put that one right there. Alright, let's glue down. Now, I may have to cut out parts of this because my hubby is right now drilling a hole in the side of the house. So it's kind of loud. So if you see parts cut out, you'll know that that's what I have done. Or I'll just cut out the sound and let you see the pictures. Because he's drilling holes right now and it is very loud. Okay. Put our little birdies down. And then we'll put this little label right here. Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that. Cute. Okay, there's another. You see, I had all of this in my trash and I took it all out. And the reason being is I feel like I can do something with it. How many times do we tell ourselves that? That's why we've got so much stuff packed away everywhere. Let's see. Let me think of what we can put on this one. This one's more like a sweater. Okay, I think I'll use one of our stamped labels, but I want to put a little bit of something under it. And it may just be book page. Let me see if I can grab some book page. And speaking of the labels, now the round labels that we showed on the video the other day and we talked about Signet Stamps had, they haven't sold out. I know a lot of people have been messaging me saying they went over to purchase and they were sold out. They're not sold out. It's just that, well, I mean, I guess you could say they're sold out. Their polymer is on back order. They didn't realize that their supplier was going to put the polymer on back order, and that's what their stamps are made out of. They're made out of a very good quality polymer. So they have had to now pull the stamps for a while until they can make sure that they can get more polymer in. Now, Bob may be contacting some of you that have already ordered. I don't know how many they were able to ship out. There was over 100, I think 100 or 150 orders after our video, so he's going to ship as many as they have polymer for, but there may be, you know, some of them may run out before he can get it all done, all the orders filled. So if he does, and you don't mind waiting, just wait and you'll get your stamps. You know, he'll make it right and he'll get you your stamps. They've just got to make sure they can get that polymer in before he can put those stamps back up. And right now, I think it's something with all maybe plastics or that type of material, because, you know, we're having trouble getting glue bottles from our places that we buy glue from. They don't have any bottles, so it's something to do with plastic. I don't know what it is, but it's a mess right now everywhere. But their supplier didn't let them know ahead of time that he couldn't get the polymer, so they were filling orders, and they of course called him and said, look, we got to have our order, we've got lots of orders here. And the guy said, we can't get any polymer right now. So that was a shock. So anyway, they will get them just as soon as they can if you do not mind waiting. I told him that he was so worried about you guys, and I said most all of my people are sweet, sweet, sweethearts, and they will wait as long as they need to. They're good about that, so you shouldn't have to worry about them at all. And that eased his mind, but he was definitely upset for a little while. He said, I don't know what I'm going to do. You did the video and you told that the stamps were going to be there, and then the people ordered them, and now I can't fill everybody's orders. They're taking them, you know, first come, first serve. Every who ordered first, those will go out first. But I said, they're going to be good. Don't worry about it. And I know y'all are. I know you will be. Because I know how you are with me. You're very patient. And you're good people. Okay. I have just yapped right through all of that, but I think I'm going to put that piece of book page there. I am going to put this down over here. I want that address to show us what I'm trying to do. There's a little address on here. John, Crisalle, Crisalle, P.O. Box 8, Rexford, New York. I don't know if that's really somebody's address or not, but it was in one of these books. So I'm going to put that down there. That's a little piece of vellum. And then this is one of the square stamps. Now, he does have these square stamps. And this is just stamped on a piece of paper that had a digital on it. But he does have these in stock that I know of. You can contact him and make sure, but he has them in rubber. He just can't get the polymer. So if you'd rather have the rubber, then you shouldn't have a problem, because he can get that. I think he didn't tell me that he couldn't. So I'm hoping that he can. Okay, and I just put a little piece of scrap lace behind that. And then I'm going to put a little tiny piece of bling on that lace. And that'll be finished. Well, I think I will if I can find my little tiny piece in here. Ooh, look, we got a little tiny piece. Plus I got all the garbage out of my little thing there. There we go, right there. And I'm just going to use some of this because it'll hold it down. It's just, you have to wait a little bit for it to dry. I'm going to put that right there. Oops. It's sticking to my finger instead of the... Let's see if I can put it down with this. Yeah, that works. Okay. So there is that one. That cute. And you'll be seeing some of these in the next journal. All right, this one we have a wide open playing field there. Look at that. So what are we going to put on that one? I have a little scrap piece of this Tim Holtz wallpaper. And I'm thinking about putting that on there. It's got the same colors of green in it. Well, it did have before I tore it. The green went away. Oh, me. And this will just be one layer in the back. And then we'll add more layers on top of that. So then I think I want a flower on there. Okay, I don't think I want a flower, but I think I do want this butterfly. This is in another collection, but I'm going to cut this out because I think it'll go with that. And we'll save that the rest of that piece for another journal. I've actually got 2 more fall journals that I want to make because I've got 2 beautiful collections. But we'll see how that goes. Alright, so there's a butterfly. There's that. Okay, this might seem a little unusual, but we're going to put this on there, I think. This is just a little branch piece that I tore out of one of the little notebook things I have. And I'm not going to fussy cut it. I'm just kind of cutting around it a little bit, just to keep it from looking like that I actually did just tear it out of the book, which I did. But so I think I'll put that down. And put this piece down here. Come back in with our butterfly, maybe here. And then I want a label or something over there. Seems a little strange, I know, but I think that's what we're gonna do. And once I'm looking at that butterfly, I may want a butterfly that's a little brighter. I don't know. I'll have to check and see. Okay. And I'm going to take that off the page, and then I'll cut that. Yeah, I'm thinking I want a brighter butterfly. Okay, I think we're going to go with this one. It's a little bit darker, and I need something a little bit darker there at the bottom. Now, I could trim out around this, but I'm just going to use my ink and ink it up. Since it's already brown, the ink's not going to make it stand out any worse. So, put that there, like that, and then a label right here. Let's look in here and see what labels we have. Oh, that actually says specimen, but it's got a little bit of blue around it, I think, and I don't necessarily want any blue. Well, that's kind of the same colors as the berries, so that might be better. That one might be even better. Let's see about that one. Oh, I think that's it. It's got some green in it. And these are stickers. So let's see. I can't get it up with that. I do have a pokey tool somewhere, don't I? Okay, let's see. It's got quite a bit of white around it, so I'm going to trim it. I should have done that before I pulled the backing off, but I didn't really notice it. We'll put that right there. And then we'll put our little butterfly down. Yeah, I like that. But I am going to put some bling in the middle of my butterfly. I think I have a few more little pieces here. And we'll just use this. My hands are so sticky. There we go. Isn't that cute? I'm liking making these. Okay. So now I don't know what I'll do with this. Let's see. We might actually put that butterfly on that. That is kind of the color that we need. We need some light colors on this because if we do dark colors, it's not going to work. So let's start out by doing some book page. I needed to tear that a different way. Let's do this. Okay, we'll do that. And what? That's a good question. So I'm thinking about on this one putting some lace and things. I had to clean up my desk a little bit. Sorry, I took a little bit of a break and cleaned my desk because it was getting, I had too much junk around me. I couldn't concentrate. And I know it's hard for you to concentrate when you can see everything in the video. So I cleaned it up a little bit and talked to hubby a little bit and helped him with a water leak that we have, or had. We don't have any more, thank goodness, but he had to have some help with that, so I stopped and did that. So just did a few things. So I'm going to put a piece of book page right here. Now this is a paper that I'm having to kind of concentrate on decorating up because I don't normally use this type of paper. Alright, I think I'll put a piece of trim right there. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, spatula. We do have these in the shop, as well as the Fabri-Tac, the inking, everything. So I know I have people ask, where can I get that and where can I get that? Most everything that I can find, if we don't carry it in the shop, I link it below. And I know you guys that have been with me for a while hear this a lot, but we have new people all the time, so I try to make sure that I mention it. Just scroll down to the product list and you should see everything that I can find. Normally we carry it, but if we don't carry it in the shop, then I'll try to find it somewhere and link it for you. So let's see. How do I want to do that one? Maybe like that. And I'm going to tuck this in right before I put that down, I think. It's just a blank label, but I like it. I like the looks of it. See, don't know if it has a direction or not, and I don't even know if I can see it if it does. So we're going to put that right there and then press it down. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, maybe I didn't have as much trouble decorating that as I thought I would. I can't remember if I inked it. I think I did. And I don't think I want to put anything up here because we're going to make some tags for it. So I think that's going to be it right there. So I'll show all of them up close at the end. We've got one more, and that's this one. And I really don't want to cover up all this because I love the looks of that. But I want to put a little bit of something across there. A little bit of color. And this is just a scrap I have laying over there. This is from Hello Susan, one of her collections. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know. Maybe if I tear it. Let's tear it and see what it looks like if I tear the edges. Sometimes with torn edges it looks a little different, so you have to give that a shot. Whoops, gotta hold it. Okay. Try that now. It doesn't stand out as much as I would like for it to. Maybe if I go this way and then put the pink butterfly right there, kind of cover that one up, because I'm thinking about that pink butterfly on there. But I think I do want to put some little something behind this just to make it pop a little bit more. So let me see if I have just a scrap of color of some kind that we can pop back there. Okay, I think I'll put that behind it. It's just another scrap right there. Okay, let's cut these and see what we get. I'm sorry, little butterfly. I'm sorry I had to cut you in half. I didn't want to. Now, can I see my mark? Yeah. Oh my goodness. You hear that loud car? I don't know what in the world that's all about. Sometimes we have some cars and motorcycles and things that come by. Now that we're way off the road, so you shouldn't be able to hear all that. But out in the shop you can, because we have lots of windows out here. But sometimes we have them come by and I think they intentionally just try to be as loud as they can. Okay, put that there. Let's ink this up. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, now we need to adjust this guy so he'll come over here and cover up that little piece of butterfly there. And I don't even care if it hangs off just a tiny bit. Okay, I think we'll just put that down. There we go. So there's that one, and I feel like I need some little something right there, and it's probably just going to be a label. Okay, let's put that balance there. It's I don't really know, just a little label. All right, there we go. So that is another, and of course, guess what? We need some bling in that butterfly, don't we? There we go. I think that's cute too. All right, I think that's all that we'll do. I think we could keep going and have tons of these done in no time, but I think we're going to stop with those. That gives you a good idea how you can mass make these just in no time at all, and make them any size that you want. So here's this one, made out of just tea-dyed paper. And there's that one that's made out of that new patina paper that we have in the store. This one's just made out of scrap of pattern paper. Again, just a scrap of pattern paper. This is the pink autumn that we no longer have any of. We're so completely out of that, and I love it. And that again is the pink autumn, just a simple little one. And then here is our little baby one, and I think I'll make some more of these little ones. That would be really cute. Put in a corner and glue down on two sides, and then have a little tuck under them, and then have a little card in there. I think that'd be super cute. Okay, all right guys, that is it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.